This is, for me, the next tune is Black, and I think that this song is the crowning achievement of the album. For me, this is real maturity. I think on the side of Loski, I think this is a very, very. It's nice to have a young person's like a really young person's view on the world and what it means to be black in this world.
Yeah.
My favorite line in I've got the lyrics here.
Right.
You know what? Like, my favorite line is I don't care if I'm biased, so what? Because
I knew you were going to say that.
Captain should be Sterling. I
knew you were going to say that.
But oh man, I'm getting predictable. No, but the reason that
only because you said earlier that you're an Arsenal fan.
Well, Sterling's Man City, but anyway, right?
I assumed it's a football reference, and I assumed when you just said now my favorite lyric was, I was like, I think I know what it's going to be.
Well, the thing is, the reason I rate that comment is because Raheem Sterling himself, he has gone through the mill on not only social media but the printed media, like the news outlets, especially like we all know, like the Daily Fail. They went after him like hardcore, like when he was like quite young. So what he did was all he did was he bought his mum a house when he got like I don't know, like he did a transfer and he got loads and loads of money. So he bought his mum like a really expensive house at quite a young age. I think he was 19. And anyway, like in the newspapers, it was, young star, wastes his money, or, extravagantly lavishes his mother with a £2.1 million house or whatever. A couple of years later, there's another player, I think it's Declan Rice, who plays for West Ham, does the same thing at like 18 years old. Oh, look,
it's a great gesture.
Yeah, and it is a great gesture. Oh, what a great guy, what this, that, and the other. And so Raheem
it's only a great gesture when you're not coloured or not black.
That's what I sort of inferred by his lyrics. And and that's also something that I can quite clearly say that it is conscious and unconscious bias. I'll be diplomatic because I don't want to get heated up in here.
No, fuck it. It's conscious, and there's definitely conscious bias.
Yeah,
as well.
But it's something, because like Sterling is a great champion. Like, I think that he's also called out the media on this as well, just like, come on and come after me. He doesn't care. And I think that he got a tattoo of a gun or something on his calf. And I think that because he's Jamaican, I think his dad was killed by an M4 rifle or something like that. He's got a gun on his leg, and basically it's meant to represent, I'm not going to go down that path or something like that. And this gun's on my right leg. I'm a right-footed player. I'm going to shoot and score goals. Like, I think it's that kind of meaning.
It's like
but
poetic,
then it was,
right?
But then media are going after him. It's it's irresponsible and this, that, and the other. But they haven't taken the time to understand the actual reason. There's actually a tragic reason.
If he wasn't black, they probably would have taken the time to understand it, right? And they probably would have, I hate to say it. It sounds weird coming out my mouth saying that because it's just so blatant. But I don't think this is the time now for us to be fucking sugarcoating it and pussyfooting around it. Like, maybe it would have been if it was like this, if it was like that. No, it's straight up, right? I'm pretty sure had he not been black, the time would have been taken to understand why he would do something like that. Because, if a white guy gets a gun tattooed on his fucking leg or whatever, right? And his dad was killed by that gun or whatever, there's probably a reason for it. If he's black, what's the easy representation we can give him for that? Yeah. Black people like guns. They kill each other all the time. They're always part of gangs. Yeah. They're part of gun culture. They're always this and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Have you never heard a 50 Cent song? They're all like that. And it's like, why? Because he represents everyone?
This is it.
Not at all. It's...
No. We can, I could go on all day.
I'm trying to hold back.
About how sort of... When I heard that lyric the first time, because he says it a good few times, I was just finding myself getting a bit Raheem Sterling should be captain. I'm getting fired up, I'm getting heated. But but no, it just really struck a chord with me, that one. And I also like the lyrics, you know, we protest and they think it's purging, so much to lose, but I'm learning. And I'm like, oh my goodness me. Like, he's acknowledging he's on a journey. Like, his mum's telling him, you know, how to...
It's not worth it.
How to be, like what you do in the streets and living that way isn't the right way. And I think this album is a sort of... I think this album... when I get to this point and look back, I think that this album is a real representation of this song. What I mean by that is he's starting off the album like, this is what I think is cool and this is what I think will get me clout. This is what I think life is, right? And it's all a bit like, you know, my crew's lit and et cetera, like, you know, the streets is the life for me kind of thing. But then it really does like shift. Yeah. And...
Is that the same one? Is that the same song where he talks about Fedsy and IC3? They want to pull me over or something like that.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a lot of these little gems in there that he says.
Yeah, and this is the thing, right? You know, the album is a representation of this song, and vice versa. This song is a representation of the album.
That's a good way of putting it. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, it's a coming of age thing. Again, it's very much like I'm young and I'm willing to learn.